after that the wash, okay.
אתה רוצה שהוא יעשה לך משהו על הקלעים?
אם הוא רוצה
If
שידגים...
you want to demonstrate on this, what it is painted?
He asked if you need to do the panel line and then the wash.
MRP?
לא.
ולכו?
ולכו, אבל יש לו קצת... יש לו... זה.
ורניש?
כן.
יש לקה קצת?
כן.
אוקיי.
אז...
One thing also, very important for the guys who build tanks, don't use this on tanks. Why not?
Which one is this?
הנה, אז הוא אומר
That's a panel
שלא.
liner.
אז הוא אומר שלא.
What's the difference between...
לא, אבל יש לנו קודם כל את
Drying
החלוצים.
time. This dries really slow. Really slow. If you apply this today, you can use it for the panel lines, like you do there. It works perfectly, trust me.
אוקיי.
But if you continue with other effects, the thinner will dissolve this again and remove it from the panel lines.
You need to wait for it to dry.
You can do this, but then you wait, yeah, 3, 4, 5 a week.
What if you make an aircraft and you want to add other effects on top of the panel line?
We will do later on. This will serve as a wash also when it's finished. I will show you how it works. You can do this. I must say, what effects are you talking about? Like streakings? Or
Streakings,
oil leaks?
Oil leaks on the bottom of the aircraft.
That will not really be so hard. Like, for example, I will give a difference. If you do like the suit from the guns or something, or oil leaks, you paint them on individual. You're not soaking the surface with thinners or white spirit. That most of the time you will be doing with armor vehicles. For example, in the steps later on, accumulated dirt and dust. That involves a lot of white spirit. If you do that directly after the panel liner on a tank, you will remove the panel liner because it's so slow drying. And also, it looks dry, but yeah, it really needs 4 or 5 days to be completely hardened out.
You can't just use it as the... Can't you do it the last time?
As the last step?
Yeah.
No.
No? Doesn't work?
No. Sure.
What is the difference about the drying time between the oil paints and the washes and the panel lines?
All paints pure need a long time to dry. If you thin them with white spirit, they dry faster. We also have to,
Like a wash, for example.
yeah, like a wash. We also have from Abteilung 502, it's just a name, don't bother, fast drying thinner. That's a thinner with a special product inside that will actually dry out paint. It will dry out paint, but it will not change the color of the paint or not make it removable. It just helps to improve the drying time of a wash. I use it seldomly, I just use
The
white
reason why
spirit.
you recommend the wash or the oil paints for the washes for the AFs?
For the AFVs. You can also use a wash like you did in the past with oil paints for aircraft. Works perfectly. This is just another product that can help you. It's not, everything I tell here is not like the rules of the gods. No, it's options you can use. Okay?
But still takes like at least 2 days to dry out.
At least, yeah. At least. So I can do here, there's no problem.
No problem.
I will do it under the third area.
He will sell it like diamonds, you know.
שיעשה מה שהוא רוצה. מקסימום מצווה עוד פעם.
Here is especially because this model has anti-slip texture. This is molded in the kit, right? If you use anti-slip, that's you put on yourself by, what's the brand again, the Polish brand? VMS?
VMS.
That's, keep it in mind, is a big difference. This is plastic. You can remove paint from it easily. The VMS product is like a real grain. It will absorb paint. Keep that in mind. I learned a lot about it last year. See, what I do now here is I load my brush with paint and I let it flow in the lines around bolts.
נגיעות.
And of course you spill paint because nobody can paint a wash precisely. It's possible if you use like a very fine Winsor & Newton Series 7, you can do it, but it will take you like 5 weeks or something. And nobody wants
I
that.
think it's easier to clean later on.
It's easier to clean. And what you also do now is when you will be cleaning it, it doesn't have to be like a perfect circle. You can make a stain around the circle. That's what you can do with your clean brush. You can manipulate the stain a bit. Like here, for example, in the corners, you have a bolt. There's a wash around it. What you can do, and I will paint it as an example on the inside of this turret. You have a bolt. What you can do is take the transparent part, circle inside the bolt, so to speak. What you can do is push the paint around and leave it as it is in the corner, like it's dirt around the bolt and accumulate it in the corner. It's maybe difficult to explain, but I will show you in an instant. And never mix up the brushes like I always do.
באזורים. כן, כן, באזורים של איפה שבאמת צריך להסתכל על התמונות.
Now after a minute or so, not even that, you start up cleaning off the excess wash, so to speak. Now I notice here is not enough, I just add a little bit more.
הוא מודאג.
אני לא מודאג. צובעים אותו בדקה. אתה יודע מה, איך הייתי מודאג שזה היה איזה F-16 שהולך לאיזה מפקד טייסת.
Don't forget to clean your brush frequently, because if you're removing the wash, it will get in this brush, so you have to clean it. Otherwise you're just replacing the wash from one place to another.
לא, אחי, הוא מחלק לנו.
שאני יודע לעשות ככה.
מיכאל, תלמד, אחרי זה אתה צריך להעביר את זה לכולם בעברית. מה הוא נותן מיכאל, נגיעות כאלה?
הוא הסביר שיש שתי שיטות. שיטה אחת, אני מדלל את החומר עם טיפה ספירט, נותן נגיעות, אבל אחר כך אני צריך לנגב מסביב, נכון?
נכון.
יש שיטה שנייה, שהוא לוקח מכל רחב, אני מקווה שהוא הסביר את זה ככה.
כן, כן, כן.
הוא לוקח מכל רחב והוא מרטיב את השטח. למשל זה מטוס, מה אני אתחיל לעבור פס פס? אני צריך שזה יזרום בשיטה קפילרית. שיטה קפילרית אומרת שהנוזל עולה, אני לא יודע להסביר את זה מבחינה פיזיקלית. השיטה השנייה זה שהוא עשה, הוא מרטיב את השטח בכל שטובלים אותו בטישות, כן? ואז הוא נותן נגיעה עם החומר הלא מדולל, והספירט כבר מריץ אותו, ואם אני צריך לנגב, אז אני יכול לנגב עם מקל של קסמי אוזניים, נגיד, כן? טבול שוב בספירט, והוצאת ממנו את כל הנושא ומנקה את השטח מלמעלה, נשאר פאנלים, מוקשים, פאנלים, ריבטות, תופסנים של פאנלים של מטוס שרוצים לפתוח וכן הלאה. הוא עובד מאוד עדין.
כן, מאוד עדין. לא כמו הפלורי שאנחנו עושים עם הפלורי.
נכון.
I did a small part now. That's how I would leave it when it's dry. Now back to the step, what we showed on the paper. It's like outlining and highlighting. In this case, I would now, with acrylic paints, use a lighter tone of the base color, like I don't know how it's called in Vallejo. I would add a drop of white, a little bit, and I just stick on slightly on the bolts. Make them lighter, make them stand out. That you can do on the bolts. Yeah, there are numerous bolts here. Handles, like hooks, things like that. You can do it. When, before or after, it's a bit of a personal choice. There are two options. Both is possible. You can try it. If you're not happy, you can use the other way around. Okay? Now you leave that to dry and it will turn out matte. Now actually for a Merkava I would never use I'll use a lighter, more brownish color. It's better for the environment, in the environment the vehicle is operating in.
You have a product called panel liner for sand, which is this.
הוא אומר לא
Yeah,
להשתמש
this is
בפאנל.
this. But that's
לא
for the
להשתמש.
aircraft guys, not for the tank guys.
Panel liner at all, not
Not for tank, הוא אומר.
Not for tank guys.
כן, אתה שם ויש לך 3 ימים
להתגבש.
לחכות עד
אומר, הזמן הייבוש של הפאנל הוא נורא ארוך.
I will put this now aside here.
הפאנל היא אותה פעולה.
טוב, סליחה, נלך להחזיר את זה למי.
Now we go back to the aircraft.
וואש, דגם של הקאדם וואש.
What's the number of the wash that you use now?
045.
045?
אבל הוא אומר שלא מתאים למקום.
כן, צריך להיות משהו יותר חומי.
Okay, now we're gonna do some magic, I hope.